Hey, what's up guys? Your second favorite PE teacher, Denver, and these are 9 things to do if you're bored in Fortnite Battle Royale. Before we begin, hit like and subscribe right now to be entered in this video's gift card giveaway, and tell me down in the comments what gun you would love to see be brought into Fortnite. Maybe a FAMAS or a 50 cal machine gun, maybe even bringing back the Zapatron sniper rifle. Congrats to Judah O from Ireland for winning the $100 Christmas gift card giveaway from last video. So leave your comment below right now and let's get started. As you know, Fortnite is probably the best game on the market right now, but playing it too much might tire you out of the basic skydive in, collect some loot, maybe get some kills, and then usually die, only to do it all over again. But don't worry, these 9 things will keep you entertained for hundreds of hours when you find yourself bored in Fortnite. Number 1, hide in the loot drops. During Fortnite's first Christmas, presents fall from the sky as a supply drop. Hide in these by standing right under it and waiting for the loot drop to plop down on top of you. Now just sit quietly and wait for some poor guy to run over and open it up. Once the box pops, feel free to dance or dap before you unload and get that quick kill and some loot. This works no matter if it's early in the game, late in the game, and if you're lucky enough, you might even get a win off of it. Make sure you don't move once you are inside the box though, as it will boot you right out of it. Just pray that your feet aren't sticking out and be super precise on your placement before the supply drop falls on you. Number 2, gun challenges. Test your skills and challenge yourself to a win only using one weapon. Some of my favorites are only using the revolver, shotguns, or even only using the bolt-action sniper. These challenges are hard for sure, but will greatly help you improve those skills. You can even use it as a training tool to get better at one particular gun. Like you might use the single-shot AR to practice both close and long-range shots. Even after a single game or two, I found myself so much better at the revolver. Whether that actually helps me any other time besides this challenge though is unknown. So maybe pick a gun that is both challenging and will help you when you play a regular game like the bolt-action sniper, since that gun is pretty hard to get good with, plus those no-scope shots are pretty sweet. Number 3, build a massive base. What sets Fortnite apart from other BR games is that you can build. Trying to balance looting with staying alive, farming up thousands of pieces of wood, maybe brick, maybe metal, or all 3, and then not only making it into that final circle, but getting a win is insane. We usually land in fatal fields and collect as much of the brick as possible from the 2 quarries and see what we can come up with. Do some crazy stuff like building it wide at the top, making it long with hallways and towers. Sometimes you try something crazy and it ends up looking awesome. Be sure to make the bottom of your structure wide though, or it can be easily taken down. Launch pads make this much less scary. Remember to mess with the pieces quite a bit and get some archways, maybe some handrails in there too for that sweet detail. You and your friends come up with something insanely awesome and share your pick with me on Twitter. Resources are everywhere and building a huge base never gets old, so go get started, Bob the Builder. If playing Minecraft in Fortnite doesn't excite you though, put that building to actual use and make a sky base or skywalk, whatever you want to call it. This one can actually get you a win, but you have to be super careful on your way up. Farm up a ton of resources and try to find a launch pad first. Then just start ramping your way to the sky. Once it gets so high that you can't build up anymore, put some flat pieces down and spread them 2, 3, maybe even 4 wide so it's not as easy to shoot down. Most people don't look up in the sky when they're playing, so if you disguised your starting ramp well enough, you might go undetected all the way to the end. If you find yourself in trouble or just want to attack an enemy, feel free to snipe off the edge or even launch pad down onto them and take out their entire squad.
Oh no!
Number 4, solo versus squads. Speaking of squads, there's no greater way to improve in Fortnite than queuing up solo against teams of 3 or 4. Sure, you might die a lot, but eventually you might be able to pull off a win after a crazy 3 or 4 versus 1. You'll learn better positioning, aiming, and resource management faster than anything else this game can teach you. You will learn that instant aggression is not always the best choice, and that sometimes hanging back even a few seconds more can result in a better advantage. Learning how to build to protect yourself from 4 guns worth of incoming fire can turn you into one of the best builders in the game in our home. But honestly, on top of everything, learning positioning skills while playing solo versus squads is the best thing you will take away from this. When you shoot, no matter if you land the shot or not, you will learn that moving from your position helps you maintain the advantage, since they will often look and move towards where the sound was coming from. So give it a go, and remember that you can always bring a friend along with you in a 2v4 to ease the pain just a bit. Number 5, Glitch Gallery. There's some pretty sweet glitches in Fortnite that a lot of people still don't know about. When skydiving in, you can literally go to any place on the map that you want. It doesn't even matter where you jump from or where you want to land. All you have to do is deploy your chute, then put it away, then deploy it again, then put it away, over and over and over again. I jumped out from above Fatal Fields just to test it out. I made it all the way to the north side of the map before landing in Pleasant Park with plenty of altitude to spare. The best time to use this is to reach those places the battle bus isn't close to, so you might end up being able to loot entire towns all to yourself. My dude Nexif showed me this other awesome glitch where you can slide around in your head for the rest of the game. You can't see the glitch yourself most of the time, but your team and even enemies can see it. With this glitch, you can even shoot and build, and the bullets come out from much lower than as if you were standing, sometimes even to the point where it looks like you can shoot through your walls. Go check out his video on how to do this, or mine that will be out in a day or two, and have fun with this glitch yourself before Epic patches it out of the game.
your leg like... That is so funny looking.
Number 6, Easter eggs. Not talking about the real ones, of course. Easter eggs can be found all throughout Fortnite BR. If you land close to Retail Row, in what I call the RV park, there's a massive robot built out of cars and a semi-truck. This looks like it was made with Optimus Prime in mind and adds to the charm of this game and what makes it so cool. A little bit north of that, in Lonely Lodge, you can find a massive bear with a box of fish on its back. I don't know if the Fortnite developers just love bears or what, but there are quite a few spread throughout the map, and it's awesome to see how many you can find. Some people say this is Yogi Bear, but I'd say more Smokey the Bear, since this entire place, and even this whole side of the map, is a big forest. There's another big bear a little bit closer to Retail Row. Besides that, there are some little bears scattered around the map too. This one at Pleasant Park hangs out in the corner and sometimes has a beehive on his head that makes a bunch of noise. If you put your cursor over him, the cursor will turn red, which I think is the only thing in the game that makes the cursor do that. You can shoot it, but nothing happens besides being a psychopath for shooting a stuffed bear. 7 has a pretty awesome video on these bears. If you want to go check it out, see if you can go out and find the rest of them. Number 7, trap kills. No joke, this is actually hard to pull off intentionally. I mean, you can place a trap and walk away and hope somebody in the game comes along and steps on it, but if you actually trap a place and just try to bait someone in or wait it out, it either takes a super long time or the circle moves away from you completely. I was finally able to get somebody trapped and then finish them off with the shotgun. It took forever, but it was totally worth it. One game I did my best to bait for a trap and ended up sitting in the Fatal Field stable the entire game until there was almost nobody left. I guess nobody needed a med kit. Number 8, a gentleman's duel. Feel like living out a little piece of American history in the Wild West? Find a few revolvers and hold a couple duels to see who the fastest shooter in all of Fortnite is. We stood back to back and then walked forward until another friend yelled draw. You can play by your own rules, but we turned as fast as we could and took one shot. Not the best idea if you're trying to win, but it was definitely fun. Make sure you have somebody keeping an eye out because those revolvers are loud. Number 9, and the last one on our list, is Rocket Ride. Rocket riding got super popular recently, and most people thought it was just for fun, and it can be, but you can also get some super awesome kills or wins off the top of a rocket. Get on a rocket by either climbing to the top edge of a set of stairs, or even just jumping with a buddy behind you ready to shoot. The timing is hard for sure, but if you can pull it off, it is one of the most fun things in the game. Get better and better at it to get some awesome highlights. Just be super careful because even tiny movements or missteps and you'll end up getting killed or taking out your entire team.
Okay, keep going. Oh, I almost hit one.
This one is super fun, but not an official thing to do if you're bored. But see what kind of good hiding places you can find in Fortnite. Dakota's found an awesome one down in Retail Row, which had me thinking that there might be more. While looting Pleasant Park, I saw some trees that were close to a few houses. To get in these trees, all you have to do is run and jump off the edge of the house, and the trees actually have pretty big platforms inside for you to stand or crouch in. Most parts of the tree will completely conceal you, except sometimes for the afro. Nobody was around when I was testing this out, but it would be a seriously awesome way to kill someone. You can shoot out of it, and as far as I know, it won't hit the leaves. This is a crazy awesome way to be basically invisible while also being able to take people down. Be careful not to get too close to an edge or you will drop down, but no problem. It's easy enough to get right back up. I'll see what other hiding spots I can find, and get together a video for you guys pretty soon. So that's it, guys. As always, hit like and subscribe right now and leave your comment down below about what gun you hope the developers will bring into Fortnite. I can't wait to hear you guys' crazy ideas on this one. I want to let you guys know that I try to read each and every single one of your comments, and I'm blessed to have a ton, but I can't respond to all of them. Thank you so much for your support as you're helping me live an actual dream that I never thought I'd ever have. Being a YouTuber always sounded silly to me, and now I might even be doing this full time next school year. Up to you, but you can tell me in the comments too if you think I should keep teaching or go full-time YouTube, since I love your guys' opinions on that. It is a huge decision for me. Anyway, just some thoughts on my mind. I'll see you guys in the next video.